Hi guys, my name's Erica. Welcome to my channel. Today I just wanted to talk a little bit about my health journey so far. I've always been a fairly healthy person my whole life. I just like healthy food. I like fruit and vegetables. I'm not a huge person to like a lot of junk food or takeaway or anything like that. But one thing, my whole life, my weight has really fluctuated a lot. So I have always bounced between, like 10 kilos, kind of between 60 and 70 kilos. So this time last year, I was probably about 60 kilos, and I was really happy with that weight. I think around there is kind of an ideal weight for my height and my body shape. It's where I feel really good. 62 kilos, 63 kilos even. I feel really good. I feel healthy. I have lots of energy, and that's kind of like where I ideally would like to be around. However, earlier this year, I went through kind of a slump. I was really down. I was kind of depressed. I didn't want to leave the house. I just wanted to stay at home in bed and sleep. And yeah, I had no energy. I was just tired all the time. And I stopped really caring about, being healthy and what I was eating and putting into my body. And so as a result of that, I put on about 10 kilos. And it's kind of a vicious cycle. The more you're feeling down and depressed, and you don't have the energy to get out and make yourself happy, good food and exercise, you put on more weight, and then you feel worse about yourself, and then you have even less energy, and it is just a vicious cycle that just continues. So it's really hard to break out of that cycle. And for me, I just got really sick of being down, and I just got sick of it. And I was like, you know what? I can't keep going like this. I'm not getting anywhere. And I just decided to start setting some goals for myself. Okay, sorry about that. My camera just stopped recording. So what was I saying? I was saying about how I was really down earlier this year, and I just decided that I didn't want to live like that anymore. I just wanted to change my life, and I wanted to be happy again. I wanted to be motivated, and I just wanted to feel great and have energy. So I can actually put a photo of me 4 weeks ago. I'll put it in now, and you can see from that where I kind of started from. I decided I was going to just really change my perspective, most of all, really. Nothing really changed in my life. It was kind of just more my mindset and my perspective, and me just deciding to make those changes. I really find my health and fitness levels really affect my overall mood and how I feel. If I feel, I feel unhealthy and I've put on weight, and I just have no energy. I feel down, I feel depressed, I feel like, why is this happening to me? When clearly, it's just my own decisions that I'm making that are making me feel like that. But I don't know, sometimes your mind kind of gets stuck in this, this cycle of just going round, and, you're beating yourself up, and really, you just kind of have to try and break out of that cycle of thinking and change the way your mind is working, and try to get it on a more positive track And I don't know, setting some goals always works for me. I find it's good for me to have goals to motivate me and work towards. But overall, there's no real goal or, there's no real ideal weight that I am working towards. I want to do this as a sustainable thing that I can do for the rest of my life. Like, I'm not on a diet. I am just eating healthy for me, for my happiness, for my energy, for my body. I really believe that health and weight loss is 80% diet and 20% exercise. So for me, diet and what I am putting into my body is really the most important thing. I think it's still important to, exercise and have activity, but the number one thing for me is really, what you're eating. So, I don't really stick to any one diet. I don't have any, strict kind of rules around what I'm eating, which is probably, why I find myself in this predicament in the first place. But I'm not vegan. I don't follow like a paleo diet or anything in particular. I do believe you can eat anything. I just don't believe that you can eat everything all the time. So what that means is that, it's all about balance. If you are really craving something, then you should have it. You should just, limit the portion and try your best to be healthy the rest of the day. And, every time you're eating something, you should really think, is this good for me? Is it healthy? Could I make a better choice? So for me, the most important thing is really cutting out refined sugar, refined carbohydrates, and having a lot of fruit, vegetables, whole foods. I eat a lot of fish. I don't have olive oil and stuff. Usually I do replace my oil with coconut oil. I really just try and limit my processed foods as much as possible. So when I go to the grocery store, I'm really trying to mainly get everything from the outside of the supermarket aisles, which is your fruit, your vegetables, your produce, your fresh meat, everything that's in the refrigerated section. Me personally, I try not to have too much gluten or dairy. I substitute most, flours and stuff for gluten-free, like almond flour and gluten-free alternatives. And also with my dairy, I try and substitute it for coconut milk, almond milk, a little bit of soy. If I'm having, a coffee or I'm cooking or making a smoothie or something, I will not use dairy milk. And I almost cut out gluten and dairy, just because for me personally, I feel a lot better when I don't have too much of those things. And also I try not to have too much red meat. That's just a personal choice of mine. My ultimate goal really is to find a way of eating that is really sustainable long term. It's not a diet, it's something that I keep on doing for the rest of my life. I want to stop my weight fluctuating, those 10 kilos that I always seem to do. I just want to, have a stable weight that I can sustain forever. And really just more than my weight as well, just to have a lot of energy and feel great and, be able to exercise and get up in the morning and be happy and feel healthy. And that's really the most important thing that I want to work towards for me. Okay, so why did I start this YouTube channel? I started this YouTube channel because when I was going through my slump, my downtime where I was just feeling like crap and I was just staying in bed and sleeping all the time, I was watching a lot of YouTube videos, and I watched, hi Fluffington, and I watched a lot of YouTube videos and watched a lot of people who I think really motivated me to, want to change my life and change how I was feeling, and I guess as well motivated me to want to start my own channel. Really document, I guess, if that's the right word, my progress, and share my ideas and tips, and really share my journey with other people who could maybe relate and also be motivated by me. Another reason why I wanted to start this channel is because I am quite an introverted person, and I really struggle to communicate with people and meet new people, because I am quite awkward in person, and when I'm meeting people or when I'm in social situations around a lot of people or people I don't know, I tend to get really awkward and anxious, and I don't really know what to say, and I start freaking out that I'm going to say the wrong thing and everyone's going to hate me, and so I kind of I'm super quiet in person when I meet new people. So I'm also hoping that by getting used to, speaking to you guys and speaking to the camera, it will help me improve on my personality. No, it will help me improve on the way I communicate and the way I talk to people, and the way I express myself, because that is not one of my strong points. So I would say I've kind of been slowly picking up momentum. So 4 weeks ago when I first started, I was still kind of, I didn't all of a sudden one day just become perfectly healthy. I have still had, my little ups and downs, and I have, not been perfect by any stretch, but I haven't been working out as much as I should. I haven't been working out as much as I should have been, but I'm finding as the weeks go by, it is definitely getting easier. I am feeling more energetic, I'm feeling more excited, I'm feeling more motivated, which is an amazing feeling. So I'm really, really happy. I can really tell as well, even just watching myself and some of the first videos that I did film, just to kind of practice like my energy and even just the way I looked and my skin and everything. My eyes, I can really tell a huge difference from only 4 weeks ago to today. So that is really amazing to see, and I'm excited to keep on going with it. So I got my partner Angela to take a photo of me today, just a quick progress photo. In my head, my progress hasn't been as good as I would like it to be. I am a bit of a perfectionist. So even uploading these videos is quite hard for me, because when I watch them back, I'm like, it's not perfect. Why didn't I say this? Why didn't I do this? But that it's all part of the journey for me to kind of let go and just put it out there and not worry so much about things being perfect, because I think if you worry about things being perfect, then you just never end up doing anything. And so everyone has to start somewhere, and this is just my starting point. So my progress isn't, it's not a huge difference. It's not a huge change yet, but I haven't been exercising and working out as hard as I could have been, and I haven't been as good with my eating as I could have been, especially in those first few weeks. I was still kind of stuck in between my old habits and learning my new ones and letting go of those negative habits. So this week, I think, I've really gotten my crap together and really being focused on making healthy decisions. And I have been a lot more motivated as I'm slowly starting to see results. So I want to keep on updating and documenting my progress. Maybe I will put a photo up in, another 4 weeks. We'll see how I'm going. But as I said, the main aim for me is not like a weight loss diet. It is just a healthy lifestyle and really being healthy and feeling healthy and having lots of energy. So I think that is everything I want to say today. I've probably forgotten heaps of stuff, but you know what? I am just going to put this video up, and when I do an update, I will say anything else. If you have any questions at all or you like this video, please leave any questions in the comments for me. I'm happy to answer anything. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. This is an incredibly new channel for me, so if you have any tips or ideas or anything you want to see more of, please let me know. I haven't really decided exactly what I'm going to be putting on this channel. I'm kind of experimenting to see what I enjoy, what you enjoy, and thank you so much for watching. If you watched to the end of this video, thank you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.